Hello, I'm Jane Pauley. Meet Robert Rudolph, who found his life calling twice. Fine dining, a luxury car, big house, and expensive clothes. That was Robert Rudolph's life. How'd you get so good at spending money?
I don't know that I've ever figured that out.
But 4 years ago, when the real estate bubble burst, he was suddenly a mortgage broker, deep in debt.
The stress and the anxiety of the mortgage business had gotten to the point where I wasn't sleeping.
The irony is that when you got into business, you got in big trouble.
This is true.
In his family, business stood for financial security.
We had a business, we had a hotel, we had a restaurant. My dad had offered to send me to business school to then take over the family business. Well, that wasn't anything that I wanted to do.
His dream was to be a church musician. He put himself through school, getting a degree in music, then seminary.
And then I went on to get my master's in music.
But feeling the pull of the family calling, he drifted into business, riding high in the mortgage industry until the crash brought him low.
On one specific day in August 2006, yet one more mortgage that should have been the income for the second half of the year fell through. I decided that I was going to do church music. If I was going to be poor and not have any money, I might as well do what I've always wanted to do.
So he packed his stuff and quit.
The thing that gave me the freedom is that actually in the middle of this, my dad started getting real sick, and it just seemed like I didn't have to justify this anymore.
And you could be your own man.
Dads can have a heavy influence on. Even as old as I am, it was still there.
You've taken a new path.
Yeah, and I knew, there was no question about it, I was going to have to work up through this.
But with no previous job experience, it took 100 resumes to land a position at a small church in upstate New York.
I had the skills, I had done the work, I had the education, but I didn't have the credentials as a full-time church director.
So his second job search was a lot easier. Only 9 resumes yielded 4 job offers. Hallelujah. Including Virginia's Messiah United Methodist Church.
A community of contagious joy, as they like to call it.
And so this morning, I want to invite you into this.
Though the search committee wasn't sure what to make of the business side of Robert's resume.
We were hesitant. I'll be honest with you, we were hesitant.
1, 2, ready, go.
Under his leadership, the music program has doubled in size. 400 people in 14 choirs. There's sort of a marketing aspect to what you do.
You are absolutely right.
And this organ is soon to be replaced by a custom-built organ from Europe. Robert helped raise the money to buy it.
If we're going to do it, then we got to do it. If we're not going to do it, then let's get it off the table and let's get something else on the table, because we're wasting time. We're wasting talent. We're wasting resources.
You totally sounded like a businessman when you just did that drill.
Well, that is the business side of me.
Meanwhile, his own spending ways have had to change.
Gosh.
His entire apartment is smaller than the master bedroom in his former 5,000-square-foot house. And the fine collectibles that once filled a home now fill a bookcase. Are you sleeping at night?
Absolutely. The business side of me was able to corral the deficit into something that will end within the next couple years.
You work weekends.
And I work weekends, and that's really okay. There's a place where that's going to change. There's a place where the finances will come back online.
Do you feel like a rich man?
Absolutely. It's exciting to spend my day here at the church with these people. Lord, I know I can change.
It strikes me that you got it right the first time.
I did get it right the first time. I am really just content.